So being able to manage your life in a satisfying and fulfilling way using the financial resources that you have generally means starting early and putting a solid plan in place. Now, while saving and investing is important, it is also critical to have a clear understanding of your sources of retirement income and the future demands on your money. My guest is Jeremy Nelson in Ridgeland, Mississippi. So Jeremy, thanks for joining us today. Talk about, beginning this interview, how you transition an investment portfolio to retirement.
Thanks for having me again, Scott. When it comes to retirement, it's important for retirees to understand that their portfolio needs to be a little bit different than when they were in the accumulation phase. No longer is it just about growth. We obviously know that with growth comes a little bit of volatility and downside periodically. So as we transition into retirement, it's important for retirees to find the optimal position of income growth and guarantees within their portfolio and income streams.
So Jeremy, one popular drawdown strategy is called the 4% rule. What do you think about that, and does that thing still work?
Well, the 4% rule, a lot of people are saying it's dead. I don't know that it's necessarily dead, but it's definitely a little bit more difficult to deploy. I think that retirees absolutely need to dig a little bit deeper into their income and distribution plan rather than just saying, hey, I can have a portfolio and take 4% out of it.
Well, Social Security, so the research says, will be a large part of many people's retirement planning. How do you know when to start claiming benefits?
Well, there's no simple rule. Everyone's situation is a little bit different. So depending on the primary income earner's age and the spouse's age, there's different strategies that can be deployed. But generally speaking, what I would say is that the number one mistake people make is they draw too early because they fear not getting anything out of the system instead of focusing on securing a long-term retirement income stream for their family.
Now talk about the importance of tax planning.
Well, tax planning is really, really important. If you've been a great saver and you've got all this money saved up in IRAs, required minimum distributions can actually put people into a higher tax bracket in retirement than when they were working. So looking at your distribution plan, when you're going to take out IRA money, when you're going to draw Social Security, when you're going to pull from taxable money, all those sorts of things need to be looked at and optimized for taxes.
Well, final question. Many retirees are living longer. That's called longevity risk. And the 10-year retirement that they probably initially planned for now can be 20, 30, sometimes as long as 40 years. So it's probable that many haven't saved enough. How do you deal with that?
Well, first, I go back to optimizing income growth and guarantees. I think retirees need to understand that it is important to still have some growth assets in your portfolio because you're not going to use all of your assets up at once. So we like to run that optimization of income growth and guarantees for retirees. We find that if we do that, we're able to bucket money and invest for different time periods with different buckets of money.
Great, Jeremy. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
My guest has been Jeremy Nelson in Ridgeland, Mississippi, and thank you for watching Retirement News Online.